Marshalltown Bobcats. Davis Ragland, pick six. Feldman, that one will get in. That's a good point right there. A shot coming here. That's a goal. Lifted to left center field. Gets off the warning track into the wall. Transition three. Boom! Knocks that one down. And it's a goal. What a beautiful play. Dutton, look what I found over to first. It's a 3-on-1 all the way. Yes! There he goes. Welcome to Hoover High School. Brandon Lewis with you tonight as the Marshalltown Bobcats 1-0 on the season as they took down the Fort Dodge Dodgers 3-0 a week ago today. And they look to continue strong conference play in the 2024 campaign for the Marshalltown Bobcats behind head coach Jen O'Neill. Meanwhile, for Megan Kinder, she is at the helm for the Hoover Huskies. They are 0-4 heading into tonight's play as they've lost 0-2 to PCM, 0-2 to Newton, 0-2 to Sadell, and 0-3 to their Iowa Alliance Conference foe, the Lincoln Rail Splitters. So, a lot to write for the Hoover Huskies. Meanwhile, the Marshalltown Bobcats look to keep their momentum going. They've had a week off. We'll talk to Jen O'Neill, head coach, about how that week has gone as we will continue our countdown to first serve right here on your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV.
The right insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Welcome back into the Countdown to First Serve right here on KFJB-TV. It is the Huskies and the Bobcats tonight. I'm Brandon Lewis, now joined by Jen O'Neill, head coach for the Marshalltown Volleyball squad. As coach, you've had a week off since your 3-0 victory on the road at Fort Dodge. You've had a little bit of time. We talked to you about what your game plan was in that week, including the holiday for Labor Day. So how was the week of practice and kind of this build-up preparation for tonight?
It was really good. We spent some time looking at some film from Fort Dodge so we could see what are those components that we need to focus on our side of the net. And so we really targeted those things in practice to get ready for tonight. And then, of course, Thursday we have our APGAR invite. So we're really preparing for everything this week.
Mm-hmm. Of course, you mentioned preseason expectations. You felt good about your squad, but to go out, get that 3-0 victory, take care of the business like you did, and then be able to set yourself up to go 2-0 in conference play to begin the year with a road test at Hoover tonight. What's that mean to you and your team with kind of meeting those preseason expectations?
I think it means a lot to us. I know we've had conversations as a team. We really want to set the tone right away with Fort Dodge and continue that work here tonight against Hoover. So one of the things that I've, said to them, you get to write this story. You are the ones who get to decide how this goes. And so their mindsets are definitely in the right place. And it's just really exciting to see where we're heading.
Of course, games like this, some people call trap games. Hoover's 0-4. It could be one of those things where maybe you play down to the level of your competition, overlook some things. What's your message to your team to keep them grounded and make sure you give the best performance?
We definitely talked about that. We definitely said, we need to always play at our level. And actually, I challenge them to elevate that level every time we step on the court. So it doesn't matter who's on the other side of the net. We're preparing for a match the same way every single time. And then it's just continuing to make sure that we are doing what we need to do on our side, eliminating our errors and improving every time we step out there.
What do you make of Kennedy Feldman early on? She really filled up the stat sheet last Tuesday, and she's a senior, one of those leaders out there for you.
Yeah, we were looking at some stats, and she actually got the bulk of the sets, which makes sense because a lot of times if your passes aren't, right where the setter needs them, she's a great option to set, and she really, terminated on most of those balls too. Played really good defense. I couldn't ask for more from her other than, keep working hard, keep working on those passes, passes, maybe start working on some shot selection. I really want them to try to run a little bit quicker offense too. So I'm super pleased with how she performed and looking forward to see how she's going to elevate that.
Gabby Estabrook had a nice night serving last week against Fort Dodge. Is this a night where you can really try to work with her on positioning and hitting those spots to a tee?
Yeah, absolutely. Gabby actually is one of our best servers when it comes to hitting spots. I would say 90% of the time is hitting the spots that I call. But yeah, I think it's a great opportunity for all of us to be working on those things, serving short maybe, serving deep, hitting those corners and the seams. We just have an opportunity to really work on some of those things that we've been trying in practice and see how it goes.
Good luck tonight. It is Iowa Lions Conference action on KFJB-TV. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
All right, that is Jen O'Neill. We'll take a look at the starters for both the Bobcats and the Huskies coming up right here on your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV.
At Greg Young Automotive, we go the extra mile for our customers across Iowa. Why do customers choose us and keep coming back? Because our commitment to exceptional service and satisfaction never wavers. With our extensive network of dealerships throughout Iowa, we leverage unbeatable pricing and offer a better inventory selection than other dealerships. Visit any of our 6 locations across the state and experience the Greg Young difference, where we'll go the extra mile for you.
From the Hoover High School tonight, Brandon Lewis with you as it is the countdown to first serve between the Huskies and the Marshalltown Bobcats. Let's get to tonight's starting lineups, all brought to you by Sandvik Enterprises in Marshalltown. Let them deliver for you while we deliver you the starting lineups. First off for the Hoover Huskies behind Megan Kinder, and the Huskies are 0-4 heading into this one. As we look at the starting lineup, Emily Villa is the starting outside hitter, a sophomore, 2 kills coming into this one here tonight for the Hoover Huskies. Akwon Kak is going to get the start here tonight as she comes in with 3 digs and 2 kills, a senior at 5'8". Number 4, Salome Hurst, a junior at 5'6", 4 kills, 1 ace, and 5 digs. Mona Kine, she is a sophomore, right side, 3 kills. Jana Fesha, she is a senior at 5'8", 3 kills, 8 digs, and 1 ace coming into the matchup here tonight. And Parlen, number 9, will round out the starting squad for Megan Kinder and the Hoover Huskies tonight. She comes with 13 digs, as she will be the libero for the Huskies tonight. For the Marshalltown Bobcats, behind head coach Jen O'Neill, Kennedy Feldman will get the start. We just talked about her a short time ago with Jen Nelson. As Feldman, 10 kills, 8 digs, 3 ace, a senior outside hitter for the Marshalltown Bobcats. Number 8, Madison Rogers, a senior middle hitter at 5'10", 6 kills, 5 digs last week against Fort Dodge. Number 10, Lainey Danielson, senior outside hitter. She'll start tonight at 5'9", 10 kills, 8 digs coming into this matchup here tonight. Number 16, Gabby Estabrook, setter, a senior, 4 digs, 3 ace. Olivia Holmgren also starting, a senior at 5'11", middle hitter. And number 21, Ellie Hughes will get the start tonight for the Marshalltown Bobcats, a senior, 6 kills, 5'8", and leading the team in views from Simpson College. That is our starting lineup, all brought to you by Sandvik Enterprises. Let them deliver for you while we deliver you the starting lineup. We are just moments away from getting things underway with first serve right around the corner here tonight as both teams announcing their starters here at Hoover High School. Brandon Lewis, our producer, David Braga, and Jesse DeMeyer on camera work tonight as we are live here at Hoover High School. Coming up, we will have first serve, plus we will get you tonight's keys to the match. Do want to make sure you know tomorrow night, Bobcat Live will be at Wayward Social, a special Wednesday edition of Bobcat Live from 6 until 7 o'clock, as that one will be outside at Gutter Point Patio, as we look forward to having you. We'll talk football, volleyball. We'll also talk with the cheer team and a bunch of other stuff. We're going to talk with Butch Bear, PA announcer for the Marshalltown Bobcats. And so a good show lined up for you tomorrow night on Bobcat Live at Wayward Social. Then Friday night, we've got football on tap as the football squad will take on Cedar Rapids Jefferson Friday night. 6:30 is the pregame show, and kickoff is at 7:30. And then next Tuesday, we've got volleyball again as volleyball will take on Ames at home, a big matchup in the Iowa Alliance Conference. We are set to go as the Bobcats in their red tops with blue bottoms here tonight. Huskies in their green tops, black bottoms here at Hoover High School. Coming up, it is First Serve. This is Marshalltown Bobcat Volleyball. You're watching KFJB-TV.
The equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
Life can take unexpected turns. Maybe you started college, but life got in the way. At Marshalltown Community College, we understand. It's never too late to chase your dreams. Come back to where your journey began. Rediscover your passion for learning and let us help you achieve your goals. Schedule a visit today at MarshalltownCommunityCollege.com.
Marshalltown Community College, a step in the right direction.
Miller Middle School turns 100 next year. It has served generations of Marshalltown students well. Education has changed dramatically since Miller opened in 1925. Miller faces a long list of challenges, including limited technology capabilities, lack of space for learning, gathering, and new programming to prepare our students for the next step in their journey. Voters will consider a referendum in November to reimagine Miller for future generations. To learn more, go to MarshalltownCSDfuture.com.
Trying to answer. Laney Danielson, that one will fall in. And the serve is in. That'll be an ace. A clean one right there. Line set up. It's tipped back. Bowie, Roush, all fired up. It is a matchup in the Conference of Champions tonight on KFJB-TV. The Huskies and the Bobcats. Bobcats set to go with first serve, and it's over, and that will be an ace for Gabby Estabrook as she starts out the night, coming in with 3 aces on the season, and that puts the Bobcats up 1-0 in this first set on the road here tonight. As Gabby Estabrook kind of spins the ball around, the jump serve is away, hits her spot. There you go, 2 in a row for Estabrook, and so off to a nice start, 2-0 for the Bobcats, looking to take care of business and move to 2-0 on the season. Huskies are 0-4. Estabrook bounces the ball, and the third serve is underway. And it's quickly 3-0 as the Bobcats with the lead here on the road here in the first set. Estabrook, her fourth serve. And that one will hit the outside of the pole, and that one will be a point for the Bobcats. Quickly a 4-0 start. That's exactly what they did last week on the road at Fort Dodge on Tuesday night. It was a quick start. They got off to a 4-0 lead against Fort Dodge. Here's a soft serve, and that will catch them off guard. A little knuckler by Estabrook. And she's off to a hot start serving 5-0 Bobcats. That one returned. Bobcats set up for Feldman. Hammers it home into the rafters. That one sneaks over. A point's going to be awarded to the Bobcats. And all Bobcats here in this first set, 6-0. Estabrook looks to Jen O'Neill for the signal. And that one's going to be a point. And a timeout's going to be called. We are going to take a timeout with them. Bobcats 7-0 in the first set on KFJB-TV.
Don't let concerns about shifts in the market disrupt your long-term financial goals. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you on an investment strategy for long-term results. Edward Jones can give you the tools and knowledge for a steady approach to hitting your financial targets. Get started by giving Zach Wall a call at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or visiting edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
McGregor's Furniture and Mattress is your local furniture store in Marshalltown, and they are proud to support Marshalltown Bobcat Athletics. If you want to kick off football season in a new recliner, pass the bread at a beautiful new dining set, or lay up on a luxurious sectional sofa, McGregor's is the right play. Score the mattress of your dreams with an assist from their friendly and knowledgeable staff. You'll be the household MVP when you bring home the winning selections at McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown. Open 7 days a week.
Life can take unexpected turns. Maybe you started college, but life got in the way. At Marshalltown Community College, we understand. It's never too late to chase your dreams. Come back to where your journey began. Rediscover your passion for learning and let us help you achieve your goals. Schedule a visit today at MarshalltownCommunityCollege.com.
Marshalltown Community College, a step in the right direction.
Miller Middle School turns 100 next year. It has served generations of Marshalltown students well. Education has changed dramatically since Miller opened in 1925. Miller faces a long list of challenges, including limited technology capabilities, lack of space for learning, gathering, and new programming to prepare our students for the next step in their journey. Voters will consider a referendum in November to reimagine Miller for future generations. To learn more, go to MarshalltownCSDfuture.com.
Welcome back to Hoover High School, served by Gabby Estabrook. While we were away, 2 more points earned for the Bobcats. Really nice dive right there. Bobcats get it over on a third as A-Gay went diving for the Bobcats defensively. That one going to be out, and on the far side, that will be a point for the Bobcats, and it's an 11-0 start here in this opening set of action on the road for the Marshalltown Bobcats tonight. So Bobcats looking good early on here, taking care of business against the Hoover Huskies as Gabby Estabrook now another serve as she started out the match, and it's just continued to rack up points for the Bobcats. That one to the back line. Estabrook will set it up on the far side of Hughes, smacks it strong, and that'll be the first point of the set for the Hoover Huskies and a serve to come. So 11-0 starts in this first set here tonight, and couldn't ask for a much better start. Jump serve's going to be out on the near side by Salome Hurst, and the juniors' service error right there results in a serve for Kennedy Feldman, with the Bobcats leading 12-1. That one right into the net, a point for Hoover, 12-2. Account Cack, senior middle hitter at 5'8", a couple of kills on the season coming into this one, will serve. Ellie Hughes kills that one. A nice play set up for her backside. As it all started with A.K. with a nice dig. And Bobcats 13-2 leading first set. Madison Rogers back to serve. Low line drive eats up the Huskies. Point for the Bobcats. Madison Rogers, 6 kills last week against Fort Dodge. 5'10" middle hitter. Setting up in the middle on that back line. And she sends that one over into the net. Misplay by Hoover, a little bit strong on the dig attempt. And so 15-2 the score. First set. Rogers serves again. Third set up, poked over by Hoover. Now set up for Hughes. Smacks that one, and a good dig right there by the Hoover Huskies. Third is over by Hurst, but it is, I believe, out on the near side. So point for the Bobcats. Actually, no. Not see. Okay, net violation right there on the Bobcats. So that'll be a Husky point, 15-3, and it will be their serve. Serve, though, into the net, and a point for the Bobcats. Serve came from Nicole Esteban for the Hoover Huskies. Ellie Hughes to serve as Gabby Estabrook is out of the match. Sydney Capeyu checks in. In the attacking zone, a little miscommunication, but Hoover gets it over in 3. Capeyu, who just checked in, smacks one to the back line and picks up a point for the Bobcats. 17-3. Hughes back to serve again. Hughes 6 kills against Fort Dodge. Hoover on the third is over. Set up in the middle. Holmgren tried for a kill. And this one doesn't get over. Holmgren swatted at it. I don't think she got quite a piece of that ball, but nevertheless, it's a point for the Bobcats, and it's 18-3 first set. And serving into that, that'll be a Hoover point. Substitution for the Hoover Huskies. Out of the match is Hurst. And Emily Villa has checked back in, it looks like. Service error, and actually it looks like Janiyah Jones was the one who checked in for the Hoover Huskies. Low line drive. Huskies not prepared, and a point picked up for Lainey Danielson. 20-4 in the first set. Danielson serves again. Third is over as Janiyah Jones pushes it over. Holmgren pushes her opportunity over as well. Hughes sets it up. Feldman picks up the point. Good play right there for the Bobcats. 2 charge in the net, but Feldman took it. 21-4. And an ace picked up. Lainey Danielson will continue to serve. Adding to her 10 kills on the season. There was that last play that Feldman took before the ace. And just a really well-played opportunity for the Bobcats. Hughes sets it up backside. Capeyu. She'll pick up another point for the Bobcats. 23-4. Well, the Bobcats knew they needed to come out strong, and they definitely have here tonight on the road. And a serve comes up short into the net by Lainey Danielson. Husky serve as the Bobcats leading 23-5. And the set, service, error as Modekine serves into the net. Does not get over, 24-5. And the set point on the line here for the Marshalltown Bobcats. Olivia Holmgren checking out. McKenna Coleman will check in. And the senior. And 5-3 looks to finish off the first set with the serve. And will not be able to do so into the net. A little cold coming off the bench right there. And so 24-6 is our score. Hoover will serve. Emily Villa, sophomore, back to serve for the Hoover Huskies. And Villa serves, strong to the back line. McKenna Coleman digs it up to the front. Set up Rogers. Eats up Hoover, and that will end the first set. 25-6. Bobcats started out this first set 11-0 and finish it off strong as we'll head to the second coming up next right here on KFJB-TV.
Don't let concerns about shifts in the market disrupt your long-term financial goals. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you on an investment strategy for long-term results. Edward Jones can give you the tools and knowledge for a steady approach to hitting your financial targets. Get started by giving Zach Wall a call at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or visiting edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
At Tyler Fishong State Farm, we are M-Town proud.
For us, M-Town proud is about having absolute pride in the place that we live and work. The people in this community represent everything that I believe in and everything I want to instill in my children.
Hardworking,
Diverse,
genuine,
kind,
and passionate.
A blue-collar town that has shown countless times we can depend on each other.
We'd love to talk to you about what makes you
M-Town proud.
After one set of action, 25-6, Marshalltown Bobcats leading the Hoover Huskies tonight here on KFJB-TV. Brandon Lewis, great to have you along tonight as the Bobcats looking to go to 2-0 on the season with a victory on the road here tonight, making easy work of that first set. They went up 11-0, and that was the start of this set and ended up finishing off strong against Hoover. And so we saw beginning the match there, Gabby Estabrook, she had 12 serves in a row. So anyway, just a good start for the Marshalltown Bobcats as we're getting ready to go into this second set here tonight. Looks like Kennedy Feldman, Madison Rogers, Ellie Hughes, Laney Danielson, Gabby Estabrook, and McKenna Coleman will be the six on the floor to start out this second set for the Marshalltown Bobcats. Meanwhile, for the Hoover Huskies, Salome Hurst, Jana Fesha, Ekwon Kak, as well as Naomi Hill, Emily Villa, and now Parlin, the libero, checking in with the substitutions here in the second set. So, looks like we are good to go. And it will be Hoover's serve to begin the second set. Emily Villa to serve. And that one, a little touch on the far side. And that will be out. And a point for the Bobcats. A 1-0 start here in set two. Low line drive and try for the dig is Villa off of the Kennedy Feldman serve, and it goes into the stands on the far side. 2-0 Bobcats. Nice play by Laney Danielson, reaching over, blocking that one, and now Rogers with a nice block, and that'll be a fourth hit, and that is going to be, actually I believe, into the net violation first, before I believe that was going to be their fourth hit. So it's a Bobcat point, 3-0 start here in the second set. Parlen with a nice dig and the dive, but Hoover can't do anything with that one as Hurst tried to play it off the net. 4-0 Bobcats. Feldman serves. And miscommunication, two in the same place as Parlen and Janafesha in the same area. So those two talk it out. And another serve for Kennedy Feldman. It is interesting. The basketball hoops are down here. Usually we see those up for volleyball matches with those balls getting back towards the back. But I suppose they could come into play a little more likely than at other places. Really good hit by Lady Danielson. Rogers, though, comes back and ends the point. It's 6-0. There's that hit by Danielson, and then Rogers finishes off the point right there. Good play for the Bobcats. Misplayed by Hoover. Hurst near the midline, and she had to come up short. 7-0 start for the Bobcats here in the second set. And if you missed the first set, it was 11-0 the start for the Bobcats. Strong return off the serve. Rogers loads up, and she'll pick up the point. Wow, sky and high right there. And it's 8-0 Bobcats. Low line drive serve. Played by Hoover. Set up to Hughes. That one will sneak over. Touch at the top of the net and gets over to the Hoover side. Point Bobcats 9-0. And that's served by Feldman into the net. First point of the second set for the Huskies. Salome Hurst, her serve away. Dug out by Coleman, set up. They fake for Rogers. Hughes pokes it over. Great point for the Bobcats, 10-1. Holmgren's going to check back in as we look at the replay right there. Rogers just the fake swat, and Hughes right where the Huskies were not. And the serve away by Madison Rogers. Strong in the back line, and a point for the Huskies, 10-2. Good contingency of Bobcat fans here tonight at Hoover High School. Good dive by Feldman. Rogers on the third is over. Set up in the middle. Return to sender off the paw of Mona Kine. She tried to hit that over, but boy, good job by Lady Danielson right there in the middle. Blocked that one and picks up the point for the Bobcats. Right there, Holmgren was also in the area as the Bobcats pick up that point. Ellie Hughes back to serve. And I believe that one was a carry right there. As too much contact there with the palm, getting that over. So, and Hughes with a nice serve as that one goes to the back line, misplayed by Keck, and a point for the Bobcats, 13-2. Hughes setting up way on the right side for that serve. Danielson on the third to Hoover. Huskies in the spot. Fescia and Hill talked that one out after the misplay as Hughes gets ready for another serve. 14-2 Bobcats. Well, Knuckler catches Hoover off guard as good attempt by Fescia, but was not able to get it to a teammate right there, as that was a tough serve to play from Ellie Hughes. And the Knuckler picks up another ace for Ellie Hughes, 16-2. And that one just missed time by Mona Kine. I think she might have got hit in the eye a little bit right there. She went up for it, but not able to play it back. 17-2 now. Ellie Hughes, another serve. That one touches the net, gets over, and that will be a point. Picked up for the Bobcats, 18-2. I don't think they were expecting that one. It does just sneak over. And Hughes continues to serve for the Bobcats. And that one will be into the net as Hughes will poke it back over to the other side. 18-3. Huskies with the point, and going back to serve will be Jana Fescia. Nicole Esteban is going to check in for Emily Villa. Fescia's serve is over, set up. Holmgren in the middle, but comes up a little too on top of the volleyball, and that one into the net. Point for the Huskies. Capeyu scrambled for that one. Bobcats in three, able to get it over, and a good play. But it looked like contact with the net by Mona Kine, and so a point awarded for the Marshalltown Bobcats. Good effort by Mona Kine, but the sophomore just could not quite put it all together there to pick up the point. So Lainey Danielson to serve to the back line, eats up a count cack, and a point for the Bobcats, 20-4. Another serve for Lainey Danielson. Dig and set up for Esteban, but miscommunication with her and Kine, so a point for the Bobcats. 21-4. Lainey Danielson serves. That one's going to be out on the back far side. And a point for the Huskies, 21-5. Bobcats 7-0 against Hoover since 2012. Bobcats after tonight will have the APGAR invite on Thursday night at the Roundhouse for their first home true home action of the season. Set up. Feldman just a little out of position, reaches with the right hand, kind of backhands that one over the net, and it's a point for the Bobcats, 22-5. Holmgren checks out, and the libero, Agay, checks in for the Bobcats. Agay serving. And can't get it over in 3. Look at the replay there. What, is that bowling? They're sending a ball down the line? You got to like the celebrations for sure. Can they get it over in 3? Hoover will. Agay bumps it up front. Capeyu trying to pick up the point. That one just in, according to the official on the back line. That one just about good. And it is a point for the Bobcats and a set point on the line right here as Agay will be back to serve for the Bobcats, leading 24-5. And the senior libero will put it away, and that one is out, and a point for Hoover. Looks like Naomi Hill possibly serving, or that'll be a libero checking, and Parlen. So Parlen, the sophomore, to serve. And that one into the net. And 25-6 will also be our second set final. 25-6, 25-6 for the Bobcats. They lead it 2-0. As coming up, we head to the third set as the Bobcats look to keep it clean here tonight as they have won 5 sets in a row to begin the season. As they are up now 2-0 heading to the third on the road in Iowa Lions Conference action right here on KFJB-TV.
Don't let concerns about shifts in the market disrupt your long-term financial goals. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you on an investment strategy for long-term results. Edward Jones can give you the tools and knowledge for a steady approach to hitting your financial targets. Get started by giving Zach Wall a call at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or visiting edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Wayward Social is the place for fun. With 20 lanes of bowling, leagues for all levels, great food and drink options, an awesome arcade, there is a ton of fun to be had at Wayward Social. And that's just on the inside. Step outside and enjoy patio life at Gutter Point with drinks, shuffleboard, live music, and fun atmosphere. Follow Wayward Social on Facebook for updates on specials and live music. It is all on South 6th Street in Marshalltown. Visit wayward-social.com to plan your next visit to the place for fun.
You're an empty nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Welcome back to Hoover High School. It's 2-0 Bobcats after 2 sets, both 25-6 finals, as we head to our third and most likely final set here tonight at Hoover High School. Great to have you tuned in tonight for Conference of Champions Volleyball on KFJB-TV. I'm Brandon Lewis. David Braga, our producer, as Jesse DeMeyer on camera work. Jen O'Neill going with a little bit of a different lineup as some reserves getting the start here in the third set. Looks like Gianna Bonnie as well as Harper Wilson, Bella Avis, Kinsley Bowie, as well as Lauren O'Neill and Kate Sandvik will get the starts here in this third set for the Bobcats in those red tops and blue bottoms here tonight, as looks like the starters all back out there for this third set for the Hoover Huskies. So good action tonight for the reserves for the Bobcats. Get some good varsity experience on the road. Few final substitutions and checking over lineups for the third set. Looks like Nicole Esteban, Jana Fesha, the libero Parlan, Emily Villa, Ekwan Kak, and Salome Hurst will be the six out there to begin this third set for Hoover, as Lauren O'Neill will start the third set with a serve and picking up the ace right there. A good play as Parlen went for the dive of the dig, but could not come away with it, and so it's a 1-0 start for the Bobcats. O'Neill serves. Third for Hoover, just over. Bella Avis bumps it to O'Neill, back to Avis. And a point, 2-0 Bobcats. Bella Avis, a sophomore, outside hitter at 5'7", picking up the point right there for the Bobcats. O'Neill just about ready for her third serve, but a timeout taken by Jen O'Neill. The Marshalltown Bobcats will take a timeout with them. This is Bobcat Volleyball. You're watching KFJB-TV. Well, yeah, look at the Conference of Champions as the Bobcats pick up a point here tonight leading. And you see that Ames logo. That'll be our next matchup here on KFJB coming up on Tuesday night at 7:15. Next Tuesday, Marshalltown Roundhouse. It will be the Little Cyclones in town against your Marshalltown Bobcats. And we look forward to that one as Bobcats defeated Ames a year ago. We'll see if they can do it again coming up on Tuesday. Back at home. Bobcats start out the year with 2 road matches at Fort Dodge and tonight at Hoover. And looking like the Bobcats are going to go to 2-0 on the season. The way this one is starting here tonight, touched on the back line by Kate Sandvik, and that one's going to be an ace for Salome Hurst. Makes it 3-2 here in this third set. Bobcats with a 1-point advantage. That serve will be strong. It's 4-2 Cats. Kinsley Bowie's going to check in for the Bobcats as A. Gay will check out. Bella Avis to serve. And she'll pick up an ace, a point right there for the Bobcats, 5-2. Megan Kinder taking a second to coach up her team on leave the rotation. And it looks like we're all set as Bella Avis patiently waiting. Serve away. Hard line drive, dug out of there. The third into the net, and a point for the Bobcats. Avis, another nice serve. Good dive by Parlin, the libero for the Hoover Huskies, but couldn't quite get anything underneath of it. Point for the Bobcats, 7-2. Low line drive serve. Return to the Bobcats, but strong, and that one will be a point for the Cats, 8-2. Third is over. Set up outside to Bowie. Bowie pokes it to the back line. Parlin has it. To the front. Over. Sandvik sets it up. And Bonnie picks up the point for the Bobcats, 9-2. Avis, another nice serve. The third will have to get over, and that hits the rafters. It will not, and it's a point for the Bobcats, 10-2. There's that last point as Bonnie earned it for the Bobcats. Bella Avis, line drive, serve. Third is over as Cack gets it over. Sandvik flailing. Can they get it? In three. It does just get over, and it catches Janiyah Jones off guard. As I don't think the Hoover Huskies thought that one was going to be out, but it did make contact with a basketball hoop as Sandvik got it over, and a nice job by Bella Avis. Just enough to play it on the third. (11-2). Really nice point picked up there. To the back line, and an ace for Bella Avis. Set up for Bowie, but into the net. A point for the Hoover Huskies, 12-3. Hey, Gay, going to check back in for the Bobcats. And she'll replace Bella Avis as she'll check out. Miss serve. That one goes under the net off the right hand of Cack. And so point for the Bobcats, 13-3. Harper Wilson to serve for the Bobcats. And jumping up, Holmgren taps that one back. And a point for the Bobcats. So they do say that one might have been net violation on Holmgren, so it'll be a point for the Huskies, 13-4. Serve away there for Fesha, and it falls in. A point for Hoover. Fesha will serve again. Okay, Gay dunked that one. And Bowie gets it over in 3. What a great play by Parlin, but unfortunately right into the net as she's been all over the place diving for balls and makes some good plays for Hoover, but that one will be a point for the Bobcats, 14-5. Gabby Estabrook back in to serve. Bobcats working on a few things here in this third, but definitely want to come away with a clean sweep of a 3-0 victory. Estabrook jump serve away. Parlin with a dig, and they set it up to the back line. Hurst off the mark. Point for the Bobcats. It's a 10-point lead. Hoover gets it over. Bobcats, Estabrook as well got it over. Now Bowie. They set it up for Holmgren. Blocked, and a play right there from Mona Kine. That's a good play for the Huskies to pick up a point. Nicole Esteban will check back in for Hoover as she'll serve. Holmgren this time, she'll get the point. Swats that one. Bella Avis going to check back in for the Bobcats. AK will check out. Kinsley Bowie back to serve. Junior. And to the back line, catches Parlin a little bit off guard. An ace right there for the Bobcats, 18-6. Look at the replay on that point for Holmgren. As it did touch the net just a touch, but really well hit. Pick up the point, and boy, that one a dart towards the back line, eating up Nicole Esteban for a point for the Bobcats, 19-6, third set. Bowie serve away, misplayed by Fesha, and a point for the Bobcats, 20-6. And two Hoover Huskies in the same spot as Hurst and Fesha talk it out. Point for the Bobcats, 21-6 as Bowie back to serve. Third, Parlin will get it over. O'Neal, Estabrook back to O'Neal, poked over. Parlin with a great dive attempt, but not able to make a play. 22-6 now, Bobcats. There's that last play as O'Neal just tipped it over for the Bobcat point. Served by Bowie. And a nice heads-up play by Holmgren, quickly attacking. Bats it back over, 23-6. This third set started out close. But the Bobcats pulling way away. Third, not able to get it over. 24-6 now as the match point on the line is Kinsley Bowie. A good run of serves in a row. We'll look to finish off this match here tonight and pick up the Bobcats' second win of the season. Not able to do it right there as that serve into the set, 24-7. Parlen, and she's a libero. She's going to go back to serve for the Hoover Huskies. She's definitely stood out, the sophomore, coming in with 13 digs. She's picked up a few more, and nice bright spot for the Hoover Huskies as her serve good, and she'll pick up the point for the Hoover Huskies, 24-8. And Parlen's serve not able to get over. 25-8 will be our final in the third set here tonight as the Bobcats win it 25-6, 25-6, and 25-8 for the 3-0 victory here tonight on the road against the Hoover Huskies as the Bobcats 2-0 on the season now as in conference play. They have a couple of victories as Megan Kinder and her Huskies drop to 0-5 with the 3-0 victory for the Marshalltown Bobcats here tonight. Thanks so much for joining us for our coverage here on KFJB-TV. Our next broadcast is coming up tomorrow night with Bobcat live at Wayward Social. That one will be from 6 to 7. We hope to have you out there live at the show. We'll be on the Gutter Point patio. Looks like it's going to be a nice night for that. Then football Friday night, Marshalltown at home against Jefferson, 6:30 pregame, 7:30 is kickoff. And then volleyball next Tuesday night, we'll have coverage Marshalltown, Ames, the Highway 30 rivalry in the Conference of Champions. For our crew here tonight on camera work, Jesse DeMeyer, our producer, David Braga, I'm Brandon Lewis. Have a great rest of your night. You have been watching Marshalltown Bobcat Volleyball right here on your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV.